This is the Goodman 3-ton 14.3 SEER2 value series air conditioner condenser. Just looking at it right now, you can see the unit's got a classic, sturdy, square design. The frame is that tough, galvanized steel with a subtle gray finish, and it's actually more compact and less bulky than some folks might expect for a 3-ton capacity AC. It stands at nearly 40 inches tall, about 29 inches wide and deep, so it fits pretty neatly on the side of my house without hogging all the space. If you haven't seen one close up before, the top section is a little higher than you might picture, and you'll see the protective grille up there, covering the big fan blades that pull the air through. Energy guide stickers are on the side, giving you the efficiency specs you want to know right up front. When I got this unit, I'll be honest, I was worried about installation. The condenser itself is heavy, at about 51 pounds, and even with the more compact frame, it's not exactly something you'd haul by yourself. From my experience, having it professionally installed made all the difference, and the guys had it up and running in under an hour and a half. I've seen some reviews where people mention the importance of a proper install for these split systems, and I completely agree. You need someone who knows what they're doing if you want that 10-year parts limited warranty to really mean something. After installation was done, I was surprised how little space it actually took up. It sits tightly against the wall, doesn't interrupt the foot traffic around my house, and with the compact footprint, I never have to worry about it being in the way of yard work or anything else. Day-to-day use has been actually pretty hassle-free. The 3-ton capacity is perfect for my medium to large house, about 1,800 square feet, and there's no question it delivers when it comes to cooling. Even on those brutal hot days in July, my place gets comfortably cool exceptionally fast. I'd say it takes about 15 to 20 minutes for the rooms to start dropping several degrees, depending on how long I've had things shut up. For someone like me who used to dread walking into a stuffy house after a long day, that's a huge relief. Running this AC, I notice it's super quiet, no loud vibrating or constant humming like some cheaper brands. It's quiet enough that if I'm sitting out on my patio, I hear more of the birds and traffic than any noise from the unit. That's something I genuinely appreciate. On the practical side, the Goodman 3-ton model gets a 14.3 SEER2 rating, and if you don't know what that means, it's basically a measure of energy efficiency for air conditioners. The higher the SEER2 number, the less energy your AC uses to cool a space. Anything above 13 is pretty decent by today's standards, and 14.3 for a 3-ton is great for cutting down my electric bill in the summer. Not to mention, this model uses newer refrigerants that are less damaging to the environment, which puts my mind at ease a bit when it comes to eco concerns. The free thermostat included in my package felt like a bonus. It's basic, but it's all I really need to keep my home comfortable, and it connects right up with the existing wiring. Now, let's talk about what I really like. Key features for me are the durability and reliability. Goodman's reputation for long-lasting build is holding up in my case. In the past, I've dealt with other brands where panels rust or grills start rattling, but so far, even after storms, heavy rain, and a lot of temperature swings, this unit still looks almost new. Its performance is consistent. I don't have hot spots or laggy cooling. I also appreciate the low volume. My old AC was an absolute headache because of the noise. This Goodman unit, even after running for hours straight, doesn't really announce itself, which is exactly what I'm looking for. The energy efficiency also deserves a nod. I've seen a noticeable difference in my electricity bills after swapping out my older unit for this one. It's not mind-blowing, but those savings add up each month. In my opinion, if you care about cutting costs and staying comfortable, that's a solid reason to look at this option. From my experience, maintenance is easy unless you really neglect the basics. A quick rinse to remove leaves or gunk off the outer mesh every now and then, and a filter check inside the house are usually all it takes. The Quick Start Guide explains most of what you need to know, and their official website has more tips for DIY cleaning. I like that it doesn't require constant attention. But there are things I'm not so thrilled about. The main issue for me was the weight and bulk during installation. Like I said, it's a 2-person job minimum, especially if you don't want to scratch up the outside or risk damaging any delicate parts. I know some people try self-installation to save money, but unless you're pretty handy, I prefer leaving it to the pros. Another thing is that, while the system is super reliable once it's set up, you do need to stay on top of regular maintenance. Skip a season of cleaning and suddenly your efficiency plummets, or the unit might not run as quietly. So, that does take a little commitment. While the included thermostat gets the job done, I almost wish it had a few more high-end smart features, more for convenience than necessity, like remote app control or integration with Alexa or Google. It's a small thing, but in a world where more stuff is smart, it feels slightly behind. I'd recommend this for any homeowner who's looking for a cost-effective, reliable way to cool a medium or large house, especially if you don't want to fuss with complicated controls or noisy machinery. It's perfect for people who value simplicity and dependability over bells and whistles. In conclusion, the Goodman 3-ton 4.3 SEER2 Value Series air conditioner condenser earns its spot as a practical, solid investment for home comfort. The combination of efficient cooling, durability, quiet performance, and reasonable energy savings works well for me, and I can honestly say it's made my daily comfort way better than before. There are some small drawbacks like the initial weight and basic thermostat, and maintenance takes a little effort, but none of those would make me reconsider my purchase. If your priorities are a cool, quiet house with little hassle, I think this Goodman condenser is worth checking out. You can find detailed information about the Goodman 3-ton 14.3 SEER2 Value Series air conditioner condenser in the comments section. See you in the next video.